Hi everybody, today I wanted to talk to you about some steps to take if your dryer will not start or has no power. So what you would normally do is you would turn your timer knob, press the start button, and the dryer would start. And a few days ago, with no other symptoms and no other reason, I came home to start the dryer, I turned the knob, I pressed the start button, and nothing happened. So immediately I was freaked out by that, and we wanted to go through a couple steps to figure out what happened. So the first thing we thought was loss of power. So we went to the fuse box and checked the switch to make sure that the switch had not gone off, and it hadn't. So then we thought immediately, well, maybe it's the door sensor, whether or not the door is shut or not. So we checked that, and there was no way of really knowing for sure whether it was going to be that or possibly the timer knob. So what I did notice is just instinctively when I turned the knob that it felt a little different, maybe looser or not as tense as it had been before. So we decided to look into that first. And the knob just pulls right off. Takes a little bit of tension, but you just pull it off. And this is our old knob here. So if you look and you turn it over and you look really carefully, you can see around the outside of the knob there are a couple of little teeny tiny cracks in it. You'll also notice inside that there's a metal inside the plastic, an insert in there. And what could happen is that insert could get stuck on the rod or the pole that connects it, or it could get stuck in there. But one way or the other, you're going to want to make sure that you have that metal insert. So noticing these cracks and the fact that the knob felt a little different, we narrowed it down to the fact that it's most likely the knob. But in order to test and make sure it wasn't the timing mechanism and that it was the knob itself, what we did is took a wrench. I don't want to take it off again to show you, but like I said, there's just a black post inside of there. You want to grip it tight, but you want to be really careful because it's actually plastic and not metal. And just gave it enough of a turn that it would set up the timer, and we pushed the start button and it came on. So we were very, very happy. So now we're down to just getting a replacement knob. So my dryer is a Hotpoint. It's an HTD X100, and that's also written in here underneath the knob. And I actually put that we ended up using Amazon for ours. I actually just put in HTD X100 timer knob into Google, and a couple of different places came up that I'm sure you're aware of, like eBay, Amazon, so on and so forth. And we have Prime, so of course we wanted it within the 2 days. So what you can do is look at the knob itself, try to make sure that your replacement has all the same details such as shape and these 3 little bars and this thing that sticks out of there and the metal insert and so on. But if you look really carefully, which I don't know if you'll be able to see, there's actually a little imprint of a number in here. And we were lucky enough with some of the sellers to see at least part of that number to match up our part. So with confidence, we were able to order it. And like I said, just got the quickest delivery as possible. And so it came within the 2 days, as we knew it would. Came in a bag like this. Ours says GE genuine renewal part, which was a little bit confusing with trying to look for the part. We were, insistent on getting Hotpoint, but we looked through the Q&As on Amazon. We looked up, like I said, the little indentation in the knob, and we tried to match things up. So when you get it, what you're going to want to do is you'll notice that there's a specific shape to the knob, and there's a specific shape to the rod inside. So you want to line it up exactly with the flat part on the flat part, the round part on the round part. And again, you just want to put pressure, stick it right on, push it in as far as you can. And this is the new knob. You just turn it, and if you're lucky, like we were, your washer or your dryer will start working. So good luck. I hope it works for you.